Can we talk about that?
Fucking horse.
All right, let's kick it off. Have you still got a mouthful of nuts, or you've eaten them?
No,
What about the peanuts?
My mouth has got no nuts in it.
All right.
Oh,
Thank you
dear.
for asking.
So what
For a
we
change, he hasn't got nuts in his mouth.
now we've been carrying on for a bit already.
What episode is
But we're episode 43.
43? That's a fun
43.
age.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
it has been a while.
Yeah. I've
Back on the
forgotten
horse.
I've forgotten how to do this.
Yeah.
Back on the house.
Ben reminded me Ben reminded me that I just need to bring my mouth so that things come out of it, but also liquid goes into
Liquid
it.
goes in. Yeah.
That's all I need.
Yes.
Benji's been
so-
away on holidays, hasn't he?
I have.
Yeah.
He's over there. Ask him.
Have you been away on holidays, have
I
you?
have, Scott.
Yeah.
Barman Ben.
Yeah, I went to Tasmania, which is nice and cold, and came back
Yeah.
up here, and it's hot as shit.
Hot
It's
as
awful.
Yeah.
Just
Isn't
got
it? Yeah.
hot lately. Is this is where we're at with content, weather?
Oh,
Yeah, you
No, no,
you
we-
went from frozen ball sacks to sweaty
seen-
ball sacks.
yeah.
It is getting hot,
Wombats
though.
and everything.
It's going to be snake territory soon. Actually, I think
Yep.
there might be a snake in here. I don't.
Still.
Is this
Yeah.
a bit? And something going to fall on me?
I had a close encounter with a snake the other day.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Got me on the
bitten.
glove. Yeah.
What
on the
kind of
glove.
snake was it?
It was an Eastern brown.
Yeah, that's-
It was only a baby.
Can you be a
but-
little
But
bit
the
more
babies
panicked?
are worse. The babies are worse because
Yeah.
they can't control the venom as well.
Yeah, the fang just scratched and didn't get me.
So you touch your skin, the fang.
Yeah, it scratched. There was a little mark whether. Yeah, and then incident reports because it was in a unit complex with bloody body corporates, and I got to call the ambulance. I said, "No, it didn't get me. I'm fine." You know.
But how do you know they didn't get you? Like there was a mark.
You just said it got you.
No, but it didn't. You know, it didn't punch me and put venom into me.
How do you know that though?
Oh,
You could
I
just tell with
Yeah,
your
it wasn't.
eyes.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
went. Oh,
you
it's
use
scratch.
your
It was
eyes.
like a scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so.
But were you worried for a little bit? Like were you like keeping your eye out for symptoms?
adrenaline. I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
How big was the
shaking.
snake?
For 40 centimeters. Or
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
So if it was bigger, it may have actually got through the glove. You reckon? Yeah.
So pretty lucky. Yeah. And I'm like, you're supposed to be asleep, shithead. It's still winter, but
Yeah.
it's been so hot. We're on the move, so
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I bought a lotto ticket, won $19.80.
How much did the ticket cost you?
40 something.
Let's not go. Let's not go saying what.
I'm an imbecile.
Yeah.
Yes.
Net negative.
Anyway, so Ben's been away, so we've had a bit of a break.
About a hiatus.
But Ben needed a holiday
He
after
did,
his holiday,
and
didn't you?
we can't do anything for ourselves, so we need Ben.
I worked out when I was so exhausted. I was at the airport 8 times in 15 days.
Holy
Jeez.
shit.
Yeah, it was a bad idea.
So what was
Yeah.
that? Brisbane to Melbourne, Melbourne to Tassie.
Yeah, Tassie,
Yeah,
Melbourne, Melbourne, yeah,
you've lost
Bloody
it.
hell.
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Airports are fucked too.
Yeah.
I hate air travel. I've realised
I love
that.
it.
I fucking hate it.
I love it.
I hate it.
I love it.
The day after we got back, though, that guy jumped out on the wing, though. Did you see that?
No,
He-
what?
He forced the door open on a Jetstar and ran out of the wing.
Holy
Well, it
shit.
was-
While it was flying, like a cartoon.
No, when it was yeah, just bouncing up there. No, when it
Gun.
stopped, like it was pulling into it was taxiing in, and he went, "No, I'm out," and he just opened it.
Like not as a joke or anything, just
I
like
think it was a
panic
he
attack
Had
or
some issues, yeah.
oh,
And
yes.
they arrested him on the tarmac. and
Arrested?
stuff
He had issues. He said he had issues.
like that. Yeah.
Well, I'm
One
sure
of them was
he'll
walking
settle
on
that
the
in
wing of a
court,
plane.
mate.
Did you see him at a concert recently?
No, I don't think so. Don't think so.
Anyway, what have you been up to then? You've been cutting down
geez, so-
trees and...
Since when? So how long have we got a catalogue?
Well, we've got to catch up on Rocky. We went to the...
I went to the Rocky.
Festival.
We got to talk about the bloody rissoles at the. What was the place called? Because
Oh,
I guess a
forgot
recommendation for any
I
of our North
forgot about this
Queenie.
shit.
We might have to get Ben to
Customers?
Google it because I can't remember.
What's that place? That we
I'll try to remember. Yeah,
It's
digging,
right-
I'm digging in here. No,
Yeah, I can't
Oh,
find
is
it
it-
either.
Criterion.
Criterion was
Yeah.
it?
Was it?
Yeah.
At Rocky.
Rockhampton? Yeah.
It's great food. The rissoles with mashed potato. And I can't remember. You can get potato bake
Yeah,
as
like-
well. You could double
Yeah.
up on your potato. Fuck, they were good rissoles. So
Forgot
good.
about this shit.
I don't know, yeah. They just were really good. They're round. You know rissoles when they're good? Like they're
Aren't
they're
they
a
always
sphere.
round?
No, like a sphere.
Oh,
And the outside was so not quite burnt, but you know when it's like the
Yeah.
middle's nice and soft and warm, but the outside is crusty meat. Oh, so good.
Yeah. And you nearly doubled up for the Saturday night, didn't you? To get them again.
Yeah, but then I think I got what you had. Did I get the schnitty or something? Or the
remember.
Crumb
yeah.
steak, yeah.
I had the
Oh, crumb steak. That's all we got.
But outside of that, the gig went well.
The gig was really good.
Like,
yeah,
like,
we had a lot
Oh,
of
that's
fun.
right. We did. I did the other gig as well.
That's what I was going to get
Yeah.
to. So we played from 4 till 5:30,
And I played from 6 till.
and then there was another band on after us,
Oh, yeah.
which was the Hillbilly Goats.
Oh, they were pretty good.
Yeah, in their overalls and that. And didn't he say it had the goat backstage? He said, "Just don't fuck the goat." Like, yeah, righto, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
anyway,
It's a fake goat.
it's fake. Yeah,
Like-
and
Yeah.
like,
A fiberglass good.
Yeah, you get fibers.
fiberglass
in your-
doesn't sound.
Yeah, you don't want to
forgiving.
go off the fiberglass. Yeah. Oh,
talking from experience. Though,
I grabbed the flag on the golf course the other day, and the fiberglass got stuck in my hand. So I'm not fucking a fiberglass goat. I'll give you the tip.
no, you wouldn't want to.
only if you held its head. But the
Jesus.
they finished, and then the organisers had karaoke.
They did.
And you got up after playing drums for 90 minutes and sang Shoot.
Shoop, yeah.
And, you know, it was you did a very good job. And you had your cap on sideways, the sunnies on.
I feel like I dominated that stage.
Yes.
I got a
What
video
about my
sent to
moonwalk?
me.
Did you see my moonwalk?
Yeah, I got a video sent to me, and he like looked straight into the camera and went, for the smell of it.
Yeah, soggy videotape that, didn't he? But the thing that we were going to do as well, we drove past your old house, but you didn't want to go inside. And I was keen.
Did we talk about it on air that we
Yeah,
were going
we
to go
did.
knock on the door?
You were
Yeah,
gonna
you're
knock
like,
them.
Yeah, I was a big man. Oh, knock on the
Yeah,
door.
yeah, I'll go
I
in.
didn't feel
I'll
it
go
at the
in.
time. I'm like, they don't want
You
this.
pussied out.
He pussied out. I was keen to. I would have come in with you.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a good trip.
Yeah, Rocky. The drive didn't feel as long. What was it, like 8 hours drive or something? It didn't feel as long as that, did it? I mean,
No.
you drove them. You drove the way up.
You're on your computer a lot.
Yeah. A lot of Rodney.
Yeah, I slept a bit on the way back though. I was.
Yeah, all tuck it out,
You and
yeah.
I stayed out till 1 after the gig.
One. Have a listen to you both.
Oh,
we
after
stayed out
midnight.
till 1.
Yeah, but I woke up. I
It was
woke up
after
sick.
12.
I woke up sick Saturday morning. I thought, I got to bloody sing to Savi. But anyway, we got through it.
Yeah, yeah. There's the guy we were talking to at the bar.
Oh, he was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we get the
Bailed
weird
out
ones.
of that.
Yeah, yeah. But no, that was good. The other thing is we've got a gig this Saturday as well, August the 31st at Royal Mail. So come out and see Whiskey Lips playing there from 4 till 7 or 4:30 or 7:30.
I still got to write the Junk Mail Blues rap, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You got till
What do you mean?
Saturday.
We're going to go for a new genre, which is blues rap.
Oh, okay.
So
No one's done it. I reckon it could honestly be a thing.
yeah.
Who's come up with this?
We had
Scott.
16 hours in the car.
Yeah, but the thing is, Ben walked away from that car going, that's obviously just banter. It's
No, I
not-
was serious. I was
Okay.
like, I was serious. I said, yep,
I'll write
Scoot's
it.
got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. It's 6/8, isn't it? Yeah, 3/4, I don't know. Whatever.
The Junk Mail Blues. Yeah, I think it's 6/8. Yeah.
So, yeah, nothing good. Anyway, so come out to the Royal Mail and see the first blues
Blues rap.
rap. Yeah.
And which you haven't started writing yet,
Nah.
even though we're 5 days out. Yeah. Okay, that'll be quality.
You might have to write
Just
another
checking.
song.
The good thing
soon
about rap
too.
is there's not. Good thing about rap, there's not many words in it, so you
No.
Yeah. Not much thought needs to go
What have
into
you
it at
been
all.
doing then? How are you, mate? How are you
I'm
going?
really well, mate. Thank
Yeah,
you for
that's
asking.
good,
I
yeah.
haven't been doing much. I've been playing a lot of golf.
Have you?
I've stepped it up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's because we got someone joining work soon who's better at golf than him, so he's trying to like keep up.
Really?
Yeah, I've hired someone who's better at golf than me. But I'm actually looking forward to having some skilled golfers to play with.
Well, then you're up
Apart
level,
from-
don't you?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I like playing with my brother, and he's a lot better than me.
Yeah.
And I always play better when I play with him. So,
Yep.
yeah, but that's not why I've been playing more golf. I'm actually quite open to having a better golfer in the office than me.
Oh, that's good.
Welcoming of it.
Oh.
But, yeah, I've been playing a lot of golf, and, yeah, just home life getting in the way of everything. So,
Yeah.
nothing really exciting in my world.
Well, we got a lot to catch up
We got
on.
a big list there.
We haven't had an episode since the Olympics, have we?
No, so you want to touch on the Olympics? You've got everyone's been talking about old RayGun.
RayGun.
Yeah. So
What's the take?
I don't know, but hasn't she just cashed in on it? I only read the
I don't know.
headline that she's done something now.
Like a deal with
who?
who? Like-
Was the person that RayGun went up against in her battle?
have no
What was
idea.
their name? Exactly. Exactly.
that was a
So
bit of a
she's the fucking winner there. You've got no idea who she fucking went up against.
Yeah.
So well done to her. She's actually done
I can't
really
figure it
well.
out as to where it sits. Like, it's awesome that it's like. There's a lot of anger towards her, but it's awesome that this has happened.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's not awesome for the breakdancing community. They fucking fucked it off for the next
But
Olympics.
it wasn't because of her, was it?
I think they'd made that decision anyway.
I think they're just trying to get a young market in, but they've done that with the rock climbing, they've done that with the BMX and the skateboarding. This was just a step too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's not.
Nah, it's not Olympics.
Some of the shit's pretty impressive.
Yeah, they spin on their heads and
Yeah,
stuff.
I
She
tried
ain't
to
doing
do that at
The
Alice's,
problem
remember?
is-
I got kicked out.
Yeah,
I tried
you
to
did.
spin on my head on the dance floor.
I think the problem is with the Raygun's thing is any of us could do that exact routine. Like, I
Yeah.
could nail that routine.
She was
You
like
reckon?
doing a
Yeah.
kangaroo.
Yeah, which part of the routine couldn't I do?
Oh, she did some dives or something, didn't she?
No, Scott could do
She
that.
did the thing where she Homer Simpson goes around in a circle.
Yeah, she did that. Yeah, She
I've
did
done that. I've done that as a 14-year-old at Nathaniel's house and got my feet caught all up in his mum's blinds and fucked up their vertical blinds.
Glad you said blinds there.
I didn't say curtains.
Exactly.
Oh dear.
Is that our first beat? No, we run with that.
That's
We run.
Yeah.
But did you see the video of the person she beat to make the team? Like, they were awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they just, was it just
Yeah.
a piss take? Was she just having a laugh?
Well,
Is it a piss take? She must.
She knew somebody on the selection committee, or something.
Her husband or
happened.
something was. had
Yeah,
something to
her
do
husband
with
has
it.
something to do with
I
something.
saw a video of here's who she beat to make the team. And they were killer.
I love that
Yeah,
we're
right.
straight back into things with no facts.
Yeah.
Her husband was someone to something.
Yeah.
But
I've
like,
got another
should
one.
we be angry or is it? I'm not. But there's a lot of people who are quite angry about it.
I've done it.
Are we angry or are we just like, obviously there's a problem that you got through, it's funny that it happened and maybe not again?
I think it'll just fizzle out like a bad fart.
Yeah.
and
But people
then-
are really angry at her.
I think the most
Yeah.
people that are angry are the breakdancing community.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they feel like they've been
It was an
ridiculed.
opportunity.
Yeah, like they're obviously on the cusp of leaving the Olympics,
Yeah.
and then someone's come out and done this.
Yeah.
And really devalued what they do.
Yeah.
Also,
significantly.
the uniform choice. Like, she's worn the tracksuit, with the shirt tucked in, and the cap. Did they have to wear the Australian uniform, or could they
No,
wear like
no,
cool
not at all.
clothes?
She looked like a mum at a disco. Like, she really did.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the other one that I was a bit put out by is the 3-on-3 basketball. Like, what the fuck's that doing in the
I haven't
Olympics?
seen it. What's it like?
It's just half-court basketball, 3-on-3. But because it's amateur,
It's like street ball. kind
like,
of thing,
why?
is it?
Like, okay, so if this
What do you
is
mean
a-
it's amateur? Compared.
Well, because if this sport is good enough to be in the Olympics, don't we want to be watching the best of the best playing
like
that
LeBron,
sport?
Steph Curry,
Yeah, why
and
aren't
someone
they playing
versus
it?
bloody.
But it's just
So we've had a cut, and we need to redo a small part of the segment. So yes, Chris.
What
And
annoys you about the Olympics?
yeah, and another thing, yeah.
have we got a continuity expert? Because now there's two beers here, so someone's going to know.
Don't worry about that.
So Chris, that 3-on-3 basketball.
Oh, fuckhead. What were we talking about?
3-on-3 basketball.
No,
And I made
RayGun.
that great-
No, but before that,
RayGun, the Olympics. Why are people angry
Okay.
at RayGun?
are we actually good?
Yeah, was it-
I'll tell you the other thing, and you're going to be shocked by this, that I fucking hated in the Olympics. Did you see the 3-on-3 basketball?
No, I never watched it.
What is that? Is that do they have 3 players
What's
playing?
happening here is we've already done this, and now we've got to recreate it because the recording fucked up, and Scott can't do it. So he's like fucking robot about it. Now this is where we're up to. So can we talk normally now?
I guess.
Are you done?
I think I'm done with that bit.
Keep going. Please.
Hey.
Keep going.
So you're talking about them being amateurs.
Well, if you're going to watch 3-on-3 basketball, don't you still want to watch the best basketballs in the world
Like
play against each other?
LeBron James and Stephen Curry. I said that.
Maybe can you take another holiday then? Like, I haven't had enough time away from this shit.
Yeah, anyway, okay,
But,
so
but
I'm
there's
done now.
nobodies.
So, like
It's Trevor
why,
from
why don't
Boggle.
they... Is it because a real basketball player just wouldn't bother? Or
Yeah, but why is it in the Olympics then? Who
Yeah, I
fucking
don't know. It's
cares?
like rugby sevens. Well, they should have rugby sevens,
I understand
but not,
rugby sevens.
but not real rugby.
The reason-
was real rugby in there.
No, because it's a 2-week Olympics. You can't play rugby because they need a week to recover from a fucking game.
Yeah.
And it's like that can be the pinnacle of rugby sevens
Yeah.
if you want it to.
I'm
be.
not even that pleased with rugby sevens being in there,
happy
to
with
be
it.
honest. It's fine. It is
What
what,
about
it
tennis?
is.
Does that need to be there? Fucking
Yeah.
Djokovic, he put on the waterworks about his thing. Does that really mean much to him?
Yeah, same with the golf. Like, I don't
Golf's
know
a
if
bit
the golf
weird.
needs to... my thing has always been, if it's not the pinnacle of your sport, then it shouldn't be in the Olympics. And if you ask any golfer, do you want a green jacket or do you want a gold medal? They'll take the green jacket.
Except if they just won a gold medal.
Hey?
Except if they just won the gold
No,
medal, then
they'd
it's
still... At the end of their career, they would much rather a green jacket than a gold
Australia did so well though. The Olympics.
In what?
In everything.
medal. Yeah, we
we came
did.
Yeah.
fourth.
Really,
was it?
really
Fourth.
well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the swimming helps
Very
us because
proud.
there's so many different swimming events. 100
Yeah.
meter back, 50 meter.
Yeah.
But we balanced that out by being fucking terrible in the athletics.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking terrible.
We didn't do too bad.
No,
But
terrible.
The skateboarding was really cool.
Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah.
having Tony Hawk there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, and then he's just mesmerised
And that,
by this
that
Aussie
young
kid.
girl who,
Yeah.
she's the only one to ever do his 900.
Something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, the only female skateboarder to do the 900.
Yeah. So cool.
Which he
Yeah.
was the first one to do.
'Cause when I was growing up, Tony Hawk was,
Do you reckon Tony Hawk is like you expect someone a little more? Like he's like seems like a bit of a
Bit
nerd.
hard ass, like he's a
Yeah,
bit of a
yeah, a bit of a
dork.
hard ass.
Yeah,
but
he's a bit of a dork.
He's a bit of a
Yeah,
yeah,
you want someone with tats all over their
Yeah.
face and shit.
yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
and saying radical and stuff.
Like Millhouse.
Oh.
That's your version of cool. They've said radical.
Yeah. No, it was pretty good. I thought the Australian and the Paralympics start on the 28th,
Yeah.
which is
Couple
a
of
couple of
days
days time.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'll
That'll
be
be good.
getting stuck into that as well.
I would have thought they'd want to kick it off straight away.
Yeah, me too.
Because all the
Yeah.
all
Like, a bit of
the
momentum, you know.
all the places are ready to go as well.
Yeah.
Maybe
Like-
they want to make it its own thing, but you'd think, yeah, having that momentum going from the main Olympics and then people are still like,
Maybe
oh,
people want to break so that they.
You know, to
don't
change
have
a few
something else.
things, logistics and all that
Let me
kind of
ask
stuff.
you
Yeah.
this: we've got Paris has just happened, and Paris is beautiful. Like they're not just the Eiffel Tower, but all of their architecture, like old buildings. It's just awesome. The Louvre, everything looks awesome. Then next Olympics is LA, and while LA is a bit of a shithole, it's still an iconic destination. They've got the Hollywood Hills, Beverly Hills, Venice Beach, all that
Yeah.
shit. Then 4 years later, like what are they going to showcase?
Kenmore
The
Village.
fucking
Kenmore
Kenmore Village, the transit centre in Roma Street,
Yeah.
like Indro, like
Or you can eat Pizza Hut at Brownstones.
yeah,
What are
the
they
last
gonna,
remaining all-you-can-eat pizza.
like if you're going Paris, LA, Brisbane.
Yeah.
What are we going to showcase? Like we got the sunny coast, the Gold Coast,
Yeah, I reckon
but they're
Kenmore
not
Village.
Brisbane.
Yeah.
Kenmore Village. Okay,
Yeah.
better redo that website.
yeah, oh, it'll be fine.
Oh, they're going to be fine.
It'll be fine. Every Olympics, it's like, oh, they're not going to be ready. I don't know what they're doing about the stadiums. Do we know what the
The
stadium
last
was it?
stadium update was that they're going to redo QE2, and if you've seen the drawings for it, it was fucking pathetic.
What about
it
that
looked
one?
So piss weak.
I saw the one, was it at Hamilton or something,
Yeah,
where
that
there was like
would
this
be-
really swirly
Yeah, that would be
design.
awesome. That's just a proposal.
Yeah.
It depends who gets into government.
Well, yeah, when's the
They're not
election?
going to do anything till the election.
When's the election?
A couple of months away, I think. A
Oh.
month or two away.
Sausage.
Yeah. Only a cracker.
People are starting to fucking wave at me at the side of the road, so I should.
I love
assume
it.
it's
I
not
love.
that far away.
I
I wave
beep-
back.
I always beep and wave at them, no matter
Do
what
you?
political
Yeah.
party.
Oh.
I just like to affect their lives somehow.
Like
You know
the-
that happened.
Yeah.
For them?
So it's like worthwhile for them.
Yeah,
about
yeah, a
that.
bit of encouragement.
Yeah.
And
Right.
yeah, I also like when
Can you
people
give me a
hail-
bit of that encouragement? Maybe expend some of that my way, you prick. Fucking treat me like shit.
Well, yeah.
Well,
I like when people are hailing a bus as well to pretend I think that they're waving at me and I give them a
Yeah.
wave back.
there's
Scott and
little
I
dents
used
in
to,
it from the hail.
Dick.
Oh yeah.
Scott and I used to do this thing where we saw someone on the side of the road and we'd like, it's got to be a shock wave. Like you're driving along and you go, and you wave at them.
Yeah.
But it has to be with shock. And then you drive on,
Still
and then it's just
something to
like
think
they're
about.
going to think about that for the next
Oh,
fucking
God.
45 minutes. Like, who was that? They were shocked to see me.
Yeah.
My favourite ones are when they got the the climate ones, it's like ban oil on their signs, and their cars just like park right there. How'd you get here, mate? Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Well, the other bit of sport I've got here, Speedway season's about to start.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so, but the closest one's Toowoomba at Charlton now, so a bit of a drive to go and see that. So you've done a couple of trips.
Yeah,
up.
it's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you love the
Good fun.
Speedway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is Archerfield gone?
Gone.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
That's a shame.
I mean, I didn't really go that many times.
No, I
but I'd
didn't
like some
support
other
them.
people
I
to
went
have gone
once.
to keep it in business so I could go,
whenever you-
I want.
Yeah. So you could go once a decade.
Now, AFL,
Yeah.
its rounds are done.
Done. Locked in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, locked in.
It's the end of the season.
Didn't Carlton fucking nearly do it again?
Oh, yeah.
So they lost. St Kilda kicked a goal with 10 seconds to go and beat Carlton. So Carlton had to sit in the fucking change rooms after the game watching Freo to see if they were going to make it.
Oh, yeah.
And they're very lucky they've made it.
You're out. Collingwood
We're
are
gone.
out.
Oh,
We came
really?
ninth, yeah.
Night. Now,
We had a
Benji,
shocking
your
year of
Swans,
injuries.
where are your Swans?
Number one.
Number one.
They're still
Minor
one.
premiers. Yep.
Still first.
We're the
Now-
Lions. We're the Lions.
The Lions finished fifth.
Fifth, I think.
So the
So they've got
Lions,
elimination final.
so the Lions play Carlton at
Okay,
the
so that's a
Gabba.
good thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will say this: there is no clear favourite. There is no clear winner in those 8 teams.
Are they having a break now?
They'll have a week off.
All
They do.
teams.
All
Because-
teams, yeah.
The
Which I don't like.
NRL's still got 2 rounds to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are
Okay.
they doing that? Do they usually do a week off? At
Yeah,
AFL?
they do. They started about 3 or 4 years ago. I don't like it because it freshens everybody up and it changes momentum. I reckon you just go straight into it.
What are they doing it for? Just to relax some injuries and all that sort of
Yeah,
stuff,
I
or,
think so.
or just to draw it out a bit? Like,
Yeah, not sure.
Yeah.
But the Swans were the front runner all year. But
Yeah.
then they hit a rough spot. They got some injuries. You've lost. Is Papley going to be back for the finals?
Yep. And
He's
McInerney.
Papley's integral to you guys, but Brisbane were looking good, and then they faltered. They
Yeah.
lost 2 of their last 3, I think.
Mm.
Tell you what, I wouldn't want to be coming up against Hawthorn. They're a young team that everyone thought was going to be bottom 4, and they've made the 8.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't want to be coming up against those.
So
pricks.
in
They're
your
playing
mind,
great
there's
football.
like even the Swans, though, they're
all 8 teams could win it.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. No, interesting.
Yeah,
I think the Bronx have still got a chance in the NRL. Not
Have they?
much. Yeah,
they
they're
won on the
ninth.
weekend.
They're
Massive.
ninth.
You text
Yeah,
me
so-
saying "fuck the Bronx." I'm watching the Collingwood game, and then they came back and won.
I went up the Bronx.
Yeah, up the Bronx.
Well, the
Never
defence in
doubted
the
them.
first, they was down 16-0. I'm
Yeah.
like, fucking hell. Anyway, yeah, annoying. But Stormer look like they've locked up the minor premiership.
Are we
like-
all sick of the Storm?
yeah,
they're
how
so
can they do
good.
so well all the time?
Yeah, like it's the
Is it-
system and the coach, and yeah,
He can't be that good, can he?
yeah, he's
Coach?
very good. Yeah,
You get a good coach, and people just want to play for you.
yeah,
Like
That's it.
they really do want to play for you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
they've-
Broncos were like that for a while.
They were
with Bennett.
They're trying to.
But what is it
Yeah.
actually? Like, is it so good?
I think it's
Culture.
Or they have
Culture's-
some success from whatever reason, where it's a coach, whether it's players, whether
Yeah.
it's luck, then that attracts more,
Culture's everything.
gives the coach some confidence, gives players the confidence in the coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then more players want to play for that coach. They get better
That's right.
deals.
And everyone that goes to Melbourne becomes a better player. No one's ever gone there and just,
Had a shit career.
that's right. Yeah. So
And yeah, you can't underestimate culture. Even like Buckley was just a spiritual leader of Collingwood, but I don't think he had the buy-in, and the culture suffered a little bit while he was there.
Yeah.
And we played 2010 grand final, 2011 grand final, and 2018.
yeah.
But the culture just wasn't there. And then Craig McRae came in, and he had their buy-in right from the start.
Yeah.
And he just created this culture of winning and
also
yeah.
a bit of stability as well, like
Yeah.
the club actually sticking with the coach, and whether that's just because they happen to have some success or whatever. But
Yeah.
like if there's a lot of upheaval with
Tumultuous.
coaches going
don't
in,
know what's going on.
Going
Yeah.
back to the AFL for a second, GWS finished third, and they're the youngest club in the comp. And Gold Coast still haven't made a finals. They still have
Yeah.
never made the 8. This was their best year, but they still haven't made the 8, and they've just made so many fucking errors.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing: you wouldn't want to be at the bottom right now. Like you've got Richmond, who came last, Wooden Spoon.
really.
And then you've got, Dusty's retired. and didn't play the last 6 or something games. I reckon he'll end up at Gold Coast. He'll come out of retirement and do a year at the Gold Coast. But you heard it here first. Groundbreaker. Story breaker. But you got Richmond, North Melbourne and West Coast who are so behind. If they don't get some fucking draft picks in the next year or two,
North Melbourne's been struggling.
Tasmania come in and they take all the draft picks, and those teams are fucked for a very long time.
Yeah.
Tasmania's going to take all the draft picks for 5-6 years. So
Yeah. I'll be interesting. Yeah.
I love finals footy though. I'm
Yeah,
so
it's
excited
great.
for it. I hate the week off because I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm loaded.
You see Israel Folau
What's he done
said
now?
that he... it's a bunch of stuff. Actually, I got my paper here. I thought this would be good content.
Oh, what, you bring the paper?
Yeah.
That's content.
That's where I'm at. Like, so we'll see what we can sing here. Okay. All right.
That's the Sunday Mail.
Well,
That's old news.
Speaking of horses, and we're called
Race-
back on the horse. We
race
don't
6.
do much about horses. But shout out Black Caviar
Yeah, go on.
passed away. With
Have you
Birth.
heard of Black Caviar, Scott?
That's one of the horses that did some Melbourne Cupping, I think. Was it?
won
Oh.
20 odd straight.
Yeah.
One of the best horses ever, and complications giving birth. And then a week later, the foal died as well. So, yeah, it's pretty sad. But I was reading a report on some
Sad
of
for
it.
the
and-
people who own that fucking foal, because that thing would have been worth hundreds of
But
millions of dollars.
they've been breeding them, like they breed them once a year.
Yeah, right.
So they're like horse factories, these
Fucking
things.
hell.
So, and that's why they're saying that, you know, she's getting on in the age and
Push it
they're
too
still,
far. Push it too far, yeah.
And then the
Why
bloody
wouldn't
things
you, though?
die. So,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Well, so we got in race 3, the plumbingsales.com
This is Sundays.
plate.
This is done, mate. It's,
We've got...
we're not just reading the fucking Sunday Mail out on a Monday. This is
What
going
were
to
you
come
saying
out
about
on...
Israel Folau?
This is
Go
going
back
to come
that.
out on Friday.
I read it in this paper,
Yeah.
and I just thought, I'm getting to the point, there's nothing else I can talk about on this show, so I just thought I'll read the paper on here, and we
You've
might
got
get
plenty
some
to
stuff.
talk about. Don't worry about that.
I don't really like those ones. This isn't really good for the viewers, but A, because a lot of people are listening and not viewing, and B, I'm not even facing this at the camera. But I don't like that style. You know, when the woman has the
No bra on.
vest, the garment, and the full chest is exposed down the
I
middle.
love it.
And then
My wife
the
had
garment
that.
covers the sides of the breast area, but the middle of the chest is
My
all
wife was
exposed.
wearing
Why don't you like
something
that?
like that the
I don't
first time
know.
we went out together.
Just don't
Was it?
like it.
Yeah.
I just don't
Wow.
like it.
Okay.
So that's my critique on that one. Anyway, got Izzy Folau story here.
Have you had a head knock, Scoot? Like, did
I'm
you
just- I'm
did you fall while we were on our break?
Am I or am I not filling minutes right
Yeah,
now?
we've got shit loads to talk about.
Yeah, we got other shit, mate. We got an actual
hold
fucking
on.
plan here,
There's-
not just you reading the fucking
There's
paper.
the Israel story here. Anyway,
Yes, tell us about Izzy. What happened?
he basically just came out and said, yeah, he did a bunch of coke and drugs and stuff in his early days,
Right.
and he never wanted to go to the AFL.
Oh.
He only did it for the money. He basically said, I did it for
course
the
he
money.
did.
I really didn't want to go.
Why
he just
wouldn't
did,
you?
He just did it
Did he owe
for the
his
financial.
dealers?
And then when he went to rugby, here he is. Here's the story. When he went to rugby, you know how he put that, you know how he put that post up, like homophobic
Oh, yeah,
post,
yes. I remember
or
that.
whatever you want to call it. I can't remember what it said, but it was something on that he disagreed on religious grounds on some of the
Yeah.
stuff.
Same-sex
Anyway,
marriage.
same-
and that
yeah,
kind of thing.
and he said something about it,
Yep.
and they gave him 2 chances to take that down, and he just said, I feel so strongly about this, he's going to sacrifice his career for it.
Right.
So anyway, the main thing I found interesting was that he didn't want to go to the
AFL.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think his dad was a pastor as well.
yeah, he lives around here actually.
Does he?
Yeah,
His dad?
no, Izzy.
Oh, is he? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Do you want me to just pick another random
No,
story?
no,
thank
we're
you.
okay.
We've got an agenda.
Yeah, all right.
It went on longer than it should have.
So, what the fucks? Benji, I might need you on Google here for a tick, if that's cool. Because I don't know where it's actually happening. But have you heard there's going to be a rave at a Bunnings?
It's happened, I think.
Oh, has it already happened?
I think it's already happened,
Oh,
but I will confirm.
As in a rave party in a Bunnings.
Yeah.
With all
And
the
they're gonna
axes and drills and...
sausages, all that going. Yeah.
But, like, where all the sharp...
I think it'll be
tools
in
are.
the car park.
Oh,
Yeah.
what for?
Just
Why are they
these
doing
guys have come up with it and they said we want to have a rave at a
A
Bunnings.
nighttime rave or a daytime rave?
I don't know. That's what we're finding out. I've only saw a little bit of it and I went, what the fuck?
It's
Should
like
we
when
go?
they changed it to Hammer Barn. Remember that? I was so fucking confused.
Bluey.
That was the Bluey
Yeah.
thing.
I didn't know that was a Bluey thing, and it was all rebranded
Yeah.
Hammer Bar, and I was just like, "What?
Yeah.
What has happened here?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd never heard of Hammer Bar.
Yeah.
How'd you go, mate?
Yeah, all good. Bunnings Rave House, Gold Coast. It was, and it was on the 24th of August.
Oh, it just happened.
You missed it.
Oh, that's yeah.
You
Okay.
didn't have anything on Saturday night. You could have gone.
I didn't have any clothes on either.
Why not? Weren't you home alone?
Yes.
Now, in the paper, I'm not sure if you
Oh,
know.
fuck off!
No, there's a quiz. Let's do the quiz. Let's do it right now.
No, we've got an agenda.
No,
you
we'll do
fucking
the
idiot.
quiz.
We're in the middle
I'll
of
just do a
what the
couple of
fuck?
questions of the quiz,
I do
okay?
a couple of questions.
Got
You know
some
that
questions.
Leggy sometimes hosts a quiz, and he puts thought into it.
This is easy. Like, okay, test.
Have you got the answers?
I know some of these answers. Oh no, it's down here upside down. Okay, so number one, you guys will get this. Okay, you got to test your buzzers. Test your buzzers.
Fuck
Leggy.
you. My buzzer is
Fuck
fuck you.
My buzzer is what a gay horse says. Hey.
All right. Okay, number one. Name the Maroons rugby league great nicknamed Fatty.
Fuck
Hey!
you.
Okay, the Jiggles.
Fucking
Obvious.
Paul Vaught, you
okay.
fuckhead.
Number two. Sir William Wallace was an English warrior. True or false?
Fuck you. False.
Yeah, that's true. Number three.
True. What?
This is much quicker than regular quiz.
A statue of pioneering feminist Merle Thornton will be built near which Brisbane pub?
Caco?
Fuck you, the regatta.
Yeah, you're right. Jiggles is right. Okay,
Can we move on?
one more. I'll find a good one.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that's too easy. Hold on, wait. Oh, Leggy might get this. Benjo.
Oh, thanks. Name everyone in the room.
Name the first
I'm 3
beat.
from 3.
Oh, actually, Jiggles might get this one.
Oh, okay, good.
I think I know it.
Oh, jeez.
This is so shit.
Okay,
This is the
This is the last
worst
question,
content.
and you're making it take longer. Name
You're pissed.
name the first beach north of the Tweed River.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Coolangatta.
It is.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh.
Rainbow Bay.
Right, yeah.
Number 10. Duranbar. Is that Duranbar? Or have I read the
Duranbar.
wrong? Yeah, is that one?
So, yeah, I think, yeah. I don't know.
Both wrong.
Anyway.
All right, let's put the papers and gag.
Okay,
Yeah.
now you've got a couple of what the
Can I have
fucks.
that paper for a sec?
You know you're going to destroy
No, I
it.
just want to look at it.
No, you don't. I'm not an idiot.
You got a couple of what the fucks.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Yeah, okay.
Now that Scott's not hogging the airwaves. Now, this happened in the office the other day.
Right, okay.
I was in the office, and now we work in a business of about 40 people. Scott owns the business, must be nice. And
Still got fucking Coles brand peanuts.
they're actually quite good, though. Well done.
Nah, for the nobbies.
So we're in the office, and one of our copywriters is trying to formulate something and turns to a couple of her younger co-workers and says, you know the word slay, you know how the young kids say slay these days?
Yeah.
Well, that's apparently past now. If you don't say slay these days, that's over.
Oh.
But she turned to the young people in the office, and I stayed the fuck out of this conversation, and said, hey, if you were, like, you remember when you used to say, oh, you're looking totally slay? What would you now say instead of that? Like, what's the hip thing to say? And this girl, who just started working for us, said, oh, I don't know if I should say it. And she goes, no, it's for my article. What is it? And she said, I would say, that's totally...
Really?
Yeah. And I was just like,
That's great.
Wow.
what? What do you mean?
What, the
And
Sigma?
apparently it is that if you look good, if you're put together well, dressed nicely, then you are serving.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
That is
graphic.
what was
Wow.
said.
that is graphic.
Wow.
Is that not wild?
Wow.
And
I'm
that
actually
was-
proud. I've gained respect of the younger generation for that
Yeah.
they're bringing that back. Like,
Bring it back.
they're doing what we couldn't do and normalising that word.
Well done. Now that's
Okay.
one. I've got one more. Now this
Okay.
one's for Scooch because Ben and I might try this, and if Ben and I try this, it will make Scott say, what the fuck?
Right.
Do you remember a few episodes ago when Scott was blown away by the term raw dogging,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
which is a very sexually charged term, but then it was raw dogging on a plane,
Flights
which was
and that.
don't use any devices on a plane and stuff.
Yeah.
There is a new trend going around, and I reckon, Ben, you and I should do it for a week.
Okay.
and that is raw dogging it at work.
What's that?
And the trend is, in a work day, you don't send an email, you don't make a phone call, you don't return an instant message from anybody, and you do no work. So you try to clock in at the start of the day, you don't do a single fucking thing, and you clock out at the end of the day, and that is, fuck yeah, I raw dogged it at work. So I reckon Ben and I should do
All
it.
right. Yeah. All right.
Excellent. That's good. Have you got a what the fuck? Or
Oh, no, I didn't prepare anything.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, he brought a paper.
I brought the paper. That's,
Oh,
what more do you want?
I've got a
He just read out a quiz, Leggy.
for fuck's sake. Byron Bay Blues Fest gone.
Yeah, go
Why?
on.
Yeah.
Why?
2025 is the last one. I think Peter Noble, who's been doing it for 35, 36 years or something, and I think there's some lack of government funding maybe, but he's just gone, that's it.
Festivals
So
are
it'll be the
dropping
last
like
one.
Why?
They're dropping like flies.
Does that
festivals.
not make money for
I
them?
think it's nobody wants to commit to it, just in case they lose money
Like,
these days.
none of the promoters, you
The
mean?
promoters, yeah.
I
Why?
talked to
Because of
the
COVID or something, or what?
I don't know, but
talked
maybe
to
there's
the-
been so many flops or something.
Festival organiser for Woodford one time, and we're having a chat, and he told me that a lot of them have been that don't have the like Peter Noble from Byron Bay Blues Fest. A lot of it was his own doing, and he lost his bloody house a few times.
Yeah,
But
it's
then
so much risk.
in the last few years, I think it's been successful, but so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean, that's such a great
I
fest.
bumped into a guy once. He
So-
was like homeless on the street, shopping trolley full of cans, and I said, "Oh mate, what landed you here?" And he said, "I ran the Toowoomba Rampage." Now, speaking of
bastards.
festivals,
Yeah.
I saw this one come up during the week, and this one would be mint. I can't bring myself to go to a festival. I'm old as fuck. Maybe we'll go though.
Okay.
8th of December, RNA Showgrounds. Corn, Sum 41, The Violent Femmes, Jet, Living End.
Yeah.
Who else? The Butterfly Effect,
Yeah.
Bad.
Bowling for Soup.
Don't know that one.
That's Stacey's mum.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a bunch of other ones here,
Aiming
but
for our age bracket.
yeah, I might
That's pretty
go
cool.
to that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the documentary on? I think it's on the Flicks.
The Flicks, is that what we call it now?
Let's sneak that one in there.
That's totally.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah.
What's it called? Trainwreck. Something about Woodstock.
Oh, yeah, I've
Woodstock,
seen it, yeah.
Woodstock '99.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting.
You've watched it?
Like all the trash
Oh,
and stuff
it
there,
was
and the
awful.
sewerage problems.
Yeah.
It's called. Was it Trainwreck? Woodstock Trainwreck or something like that. Yeah. It's about Woodstock
Very good.
'99.
You
Yeah,
watched
cool.
it?
Yeah, they had to move it to the Air Force Base.
Yeah.
The other one, and
Yeah.
then they realised quickly it's just all concrete on the runway.
Yeah.
There's just heat.
Yeah, it was a really
It was a
yeah.
massive ride. They set
I haven't
forever.
finished
Yeah.
it yet, but
Yeah, they wrecked it. Yeah.
Really, really good.
Yeah. Well, speaking of concerts, I've got a hypothetical concert for you guys. It's a festival, actually.
okay.
All right. There's a
Hypothetical festival.
hypothetical festival.
That sounds
and
more
you can only
sensible
you can only go one day.
Have you? So you've made up the festival.
I hate it.
and
Yeah,
I
you've got to
can
choose
only go-
between which stage
Which-
you go to. But
No, no, only one day.
Do you remember when we went to that festival and we got to see System of a Down, and just as they were about to play Chop Suey, Aaron, I need to go to the toilet, and you
Oh,
walked into the
yeah.
toilet and you missed it. You could hear it from the
Well,
toilet.
no, I
too.
couldn't hear it. All, as we were walking back from the toilet, I saw everyone leaving that stage. I'm like, they just played it, didn't they?
All right. So this is day one.
So you've made this festival up.
No, I've seen. Yeah, I can't just read some of it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Day one. Kiss.
Not a big
I
Kiss
saw
fan.
them at the AFL Grand Final.
Aerosmith.
Oh, that's good.
Pearl Jam.
Okay, that's...
Nirvana.
Oh, yeah, we're going this day.
Just wait. Just choke it for a bit. You know, and
Yeah, just hold on to it.
hold on to it. Just soak for a
Zip
bit.
tie it.
Not too long though, or we'll go back.
Zip tie it with her teeth. So I was like Pearl Jam,
Yeah, Nirvana.
Nirvana, The Doors,
Yeah, watch him.
Lynyrd Skynyrd,
I'd watch him.
Metallica,
Yeah.
Van Halen,
This promoter did their ass on this concert.
Talking Heads,
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses.
Okay, that's awesome. We're going that day.
All right, just wait. Day two.
Do you factor in the ones that you've seen
You factor in whatever you
Okay,
want to do.
alright.
If the concert is happening tomorrow,
I'm
which,
sorry to ask a question about
hypothetical.
a hypothetical to clear something up.
Day 2, the Rolling Stones,
Mm.
Queen,
nah,
the Beatles,
guesses.
Black Sabbath, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin,
Oh,
Oasis,
nah.
Radiohead, The Cure, and Iron Maiden.
Fuck. Okay, you got me at Led Zeppelin
Yeah,
and the
something like-
Beatles.
Yeah, and Queen, like the original.
I'm not a big Queen fan.
That's
but
ridiculous that you're not a Queen fan.
I really like.
I'm
his
going to go
voice.
day 2.
Is that just the 2 days
because-
to choose? Just the 2 days.
That's it. You've got to choose
I'll
one.
go day 1.
So, Kiss, Aerosmith, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Doors, Leonard Skinner, Metallica, Van Halen, Talking Heads, Guns N' Roses.
Metallica, I've never seen live, and one of my favourite bands.
Yeah.
Nirvana, obviously,
Oh, yeah,
never got a chance
Metallica.
to see them.
Yeah.
Would love to just see them just be sloppy as fuck.
Oh, just to
Yeah.
give you day 2 again.
Yeah, Nirvana.
Rolling Stones, Queen, Beatles, Black Sabbath, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin's a big one. That
Oasis, Radiohead, Cure, Iron Maiden. I'm probably day 1.
Yeah.
Then?
Yeah, I can day 1.
Yeah.
I think I'm day 1.
Yeah.
The only thing drawing me to day 2 is Queen.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'd love to
But
see.
Nirvana and Metallica are the 2 day 1 things.
Yep.
So.
You see, Oasis are back together now.
Are they?
Yeah, they announced it today.
Money problems.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
they've agreed to do another.
Did you notice anything about the bands on those days?
Okay, let me think. Okay, was it
I did.
Yeah.
was it eras like 90s?
No.
No. Did their name, the second letter of all their band names, was a vowel?
What is it?
At least one of the members is dead.
No. No.
Okay.
The first day was all US bands.
Ah,
The second day was all UK bands.
very good. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now. All right. So what I've got here is for you guys to see a bit of a guessing game for some sayings.
Is this in the paper?
Common sayings, right?
Yeah.
So I'll give you an example first. Saved by the Bell.
So what about it?
Screech.
What do we have to say?
Where do you think it comes from?
Oh, okay.
Like
Where
the
it's,
origin.
where its origin of this saying?
Okay.
Where's the origin of Saved
Okay,
by
let
the
me
Bell?
think.
Yeah, where does Saved by the Bell come
well,
from?
school. Like the bell
Yeah.
goes and you don't have to answer the question from the teacher or
Yeah.
something.
No, there was a myth one about it, about people being buried alive back in the days when they couldn't tell if they were dead or not, and they tied a string around their hand, and it would go up through the grave to the.
How could they not tell if they were dead?
Well, it was back in the 1600s or
Ask the
whatever.
right questions.
And if they were alive, they'd move the hand and it'd ring the bell. So
Fucking hell.
they got saved by the bell.
Could they not just wait a day to bury them after
Oh,
that?
no.
Like,
That's really,
They'll
that's
drop them
really,
like flies.
that's really depressing now when I think of Screech.
But that was a myth. Saved by the Bell's boxing term, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it comes from boxing, yeah.
Yep.
All right, so I've got one here for you.
So we got to guess
You guess the origin of these,
Okay.
all right?
How's this working? Are we doing our buzzers or are we just...
No, you just
just
everyone
chat.
have a
Say-
go.
Just be having a
Say
mature
words,
conversation.
All right, bite the bullet.
That means to die.
Is it
No.
something to do with
No.
when they shoot it and they...
When you bite the bullet, you face the hard thing, don't you? Isn't that what
Yeah,
it's
you
about?
bite the bullet and you just do something.
yeah, I'm
you,
thinking
you
about
stop,
the dust,
You stop
sorry.
procrastinating.
Bite the
Bite
dust.
the,
is-
bite the bullet and get it done.
Yeah, you stop procrastinating and you get it done.
So what's the origin of that?
Is it a chocolate bullet?
No.
Stable mates in your car at home listening?
This must be
Where do you
painful.
think bite the bullet comes from?
Bite the bullet.
It'll be something.
Is it? Can we ask? If we don't know, can we ask some narrow down questions? Is it like a gun bullet? Is that what it's?
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually to do with a bullet.
And how long ago was this saying?
Let's say wartime.
Wartime.
Is
Bite
it
the bullet.
something
Do they have to
with-
test the bullet or
Is it
something?
something to do with you stick your teeth into the bullet before you put it into like a 6-shooter or something?
No,
like
that-
one of
when
those
they-
barrel guns or something?
When they were injured, they actually got them to bite down on a bullet when they were
We've got to rip out a wound or something.
yeah,
okay.
fixing them up. So they actually
Oh, right.
say, and that was bite the bullet.
What happened to
Bite
the
the
bullet?
bullet, we're just going to get it
No,
done.
it wouldn't. You have to hit the primer on there. You know, anyway.
There you go.
All right, here's another one.
So disgusted.
Piss poor. Where does piss poor come from? If you
Piss poor effort.
If you're poor and you pissed yourself
Piss
under a
poor.
bridge.
That one's done.
Under a bridge. Is that it? So you're living under a
was me
bridge and
Saturday night.
you don't have anywhere to go, so you piss yourself.
But it means
you're
like a
poor.
piss poor effort means a bad effort or a piss poor attempt.
Yeah, so you've made a bad effort,
piss-
which pissing your pants is a bad
piss
effort.
poor. Yeah.
Is that it?
I don't know.
No, it's actually from To be extremely poor in ancient times, urine was used in tanneries to soak the animal hides.
Ah.
A way for very poor families to make a few pennies was to sell their piss.
Oh, good.
I was thinking about that today, this very day.
Really?
I was thinking about,
Selling your
imagine
piss.
if, no, well, I was just thinking, imagine if one of the body fluids that came from us, like, could be urine, could be poo, could be the other thing that happens when you're
Ejaculate.
excited. Yeah, ejaculate. Imagine if that had a utility value in the world.
You've
that,
talked to me about this before.
and that you had to milk yourself and you sell
Milk
it.
yourself.
Like,
You've talked to me about this before.
I was thinking
How
about it.
frequently are you thinking about
like imagine
this?
if piss was really, I don't know, like,
Well,
just,
it was.
like, just say it was good for like a garden fertilizer or something like that. It was a really potent one that people
Mine's pretty
sought after, or maybe it was the other white fluid as well.
Mine's never clear.
And then you'd like just after you ever did that, you would have to like scrape it off the sheets or off the and like put it in a thing, and then like with like containers for change, like you'd have this whole big barrel full of it in your garage.
Did he say scrape it off the sheets? Just joking.
And you'd have like this barrel in your garage, and then like when people come over, you'd have these barrels,
You got a
and
tap
you go,
on the bottom.
Come out and see the barrel.
people come over,
Come out and see the barrel.
no, and you say, sorry about that. Just walk around my barrel. I haven't done my containers for yet. imagine
someone
that.
to come pick it up.
Yeah, so the wagon comes. But imagine, seriously, if it had value, that's what we'd be doing. And
G'day,
we'd be,
Scott.
and
This
it would,
one's heavy. You've had a busy
yeah,
month.
and it would be normal as shit. It would be just like, it'd be like containers for change, and it'd just be like, oh fuck, I gotta go to a birthday party, then we're gonna do my collections, and then I gotta like it would be normal.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway,
Welcome
I was
back.
thinking about that this very day about the
Wait.
piss. I was thinking, I wonder if my piss had value, and I had to like contain it.
Was
So-
that when?
Sell it to a tannery. There you
Yes,
go.
it
Done.
does
that-
have value.
Was that when I rang you and you answered today and you were taking a shit? Is that when you
No,
were
it
thinking
was,
about
it was
that?
before that.
Right.
Yeah.
I've got one more.
All right.
And we all know this one. Kick the bucket.
Yeah. Oh, is it when they're hanging? When someone's
Yeah.
being hanged from a noose, and they're like flailing their legs and it kicks or
So
something?
they, yeah, there's ones.
They kick the bucket out from under them, don't they?
Yeah, that was sort of one, but this one's gruesome for our vegetarians out there. Obviously, mean kick the bucket is to die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Popular understanding is that in a lynching, someone would kick the bucket away from under the person about to be hanged. However, a 1570 English dictionary records the word bucket as a synonym for beam. Animals for slaughter would be hung upside down from such a beam and would kick the bucket or the beam in their struggle during the slaughter.
That's not very fun.
T-bone anyone?
I don't
like
reckon
hanging
a
something.
whole heap of vegetarians are in our listening demographic.
Oh, you never
eh?
know. Yeah. Yes. So there you go. Learn something new every day, don't you? There. All right, we're going to move on to Scoot's book.
Oh, what does it say on the run sheet, though?
Oh,
Read it out, Scott. What does it say?
Life by Cockhead Maynard.
This is the book, Life by
Right.
Cockhead Maynard.
And then we'll get on to the stablemate questions. Yeah.
Stablemate
Hang on
news.
for them. Yeah.
Life by Cockhead Maynard.
All right, what's he got
All
today?
right, let's flick it open. Ready, go.
So I hope it's not about...
So this is Scott's book, A Handy Guide for Modern Living. Scott's advice, which has been less than good so far in this.
Yes.
Everyone ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Baking soda plus plain flour equals self-raising flour.
Exactly. Just in case you don't have your SRF, you can just make it with that. That's
Is that true?
That's all. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Is it? I never knew that.
Well, I don't know if it's true, but
It's definitely true.
Also, tomato sauce plus mayonnaise equals Thousand Island dressing.
it's you can use that as a seafood sauce or something like that.
Well, it's Thousand
Or
Island.
Thousand Island dressing. Where'd that name come from? Where's that in your quiz? Thousand Island dressing.
Where
What's
is it in
that?
your fucking newspaper? All right, you ready?
Apparently, Scoot's got a whole barrel of mayonnaise under his house.
Well, no, I'm just saying if it was worth something, I would, and so would you. And we
This one's fucking shit.
If it was worth something, we wouldn't be here.
That's right.
This is so shit.
All right.
Sorry.
How is this advice in a book? You've thought to write this down. Buy in bulk where possible, but make sure that you will actually consume the entire lot. Otherwise, it's just a waste.
Yeah, look.
That's not
It may
advice.
seem obvious,
That's
but
just,
how many
it does
times?
seem obvious.
How many times have you failed to heed that advice?
Infrequently.
Yeah, but at least that's not none.
No, none.
I need to hand that out at Costco. That particular piece of advice.
Yeah.
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 That was atrocious.
Oh, well, okay.
All right, stablemate questions.
Let's
we'll get
do
on to
it.
some actual
Send them in.
quality from the Stablemate
Stablemates?
Society. Send your questions in. Pick
Thanks,
your pipe. All right. This is from Stablemate Tom, and I reckon this is going to be a quick one
Tommy.
because there's no fuckwits in this room. So we're all going to come up with the same answer real quickly.
Oh, okay.
Is it Palmy or Palmer?
Palmy.
Palmy.
Actually,
Yeah.
I read this.
Move
somewhere.
on. Next question.
No, it's state based.
Yeah, Victoria.
It's one of those
Yeah.
fucking states. It's a
Yeah.
Palmer.
Oh,
It's not a fucking Palmer.
Yeah.
no, Palmy.
Like I'll give the Palmer people, I guess, like Parmigiana, I guess, but Palmy.
We're Australians.
Palmy,
We add Y.
And it
to
also
the end
sounds a
of
little bit
everything.
sexual. Like I'll give you a Palmy.
Yeah, and a wristy. Yeah.
I reckon Palmer sounds more sexual. I'll give you a Palmer.
Either way.
Yeah, I'll
Give me a quick climb.
Yeah, quick Clive Palmer.
Yeah. I mean, particularly if it was worth something, you'd be given Palmers everywhere.
Jesus Christ.
In your barrel.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
stablemate Jared. Thanks, Jared. Who is your hall pass, and have you discussed it with your wife?
Haven't we had this question before?
I think we had a hall pass.
Yeah, I think we have.
Repeated content from the stablemates.
Well, it could be from me. Oh, maybe I just didn't delete it. No, we haven't had that, have we?
Yeah, Mila Kunis.
Oh,
What's
Jesus.
her face? The British lady.
Oh,
Liz Hurley?
Beckinsale, isn't it?
Beckinsale,
Is she?
No.
She British? She's
Yeah.
American, isn't she?
No, she's British.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
And who-
Fuck
who
that
was
up.
I don't remember. Did I decline to comment to
That was a
present?
Golden Girls reference there.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. That's
that's
right.
right. Still
Yeah,
Getty.
Golden Girls.
It was
Yeah.
a still Getty.
Ida Buttrose.
That's right.
Well, I'm not confident on the rest of these questions then. Stablemate Luke, if you could only listen to one artist or band for the rest of your life, who would you choose? Stablemate Luke.
Jeez. Only one.
Someone who's got a bit of variety, I
Yeah.
guess. And someone with a lot of music.
Yeah.
I'm going to Led Zeppelin, but that's not variety, but they've got a lot of music and I like the music.
Yeah.
It's a good start.
I seen an interview with Angus Young from AC/DC the other day, and he said, "Oh, some of the critics have said that we've come out with the same album 12 times,"
Yeah.
and he said it's not true. He said it's been 13 times. Suck shit. Legend, like a legend.
That was great.
Yeah,
Fuck, that's a hard question.
I'd go the Beatles for me.
yeah,
Yeah.
Really?
okay,
Very big range, some wacky stuff.
yeah.
Some good stuff.
I like Simon and Garfunkel. I'll go with that, maybe.
Is that the time? I don't know. That's wow. I do love my AC/DC. I do love Blues Traveller.
I reckon I'd go the Whitlams.
Pearl Jam.
I like they're just one of those bands I chuck on when I'm
Yeah.
stressed and it's calming and you can sing along. Like they've got a bit of range of the calming, slow stuff. They've got the fast-paced, energetic stuff.
Pearl Jam's got a big catalogue, and there's some of the
They
stuff's
do.
different.
I'll tell
You
you
want something
who.
with a big catalogue.
I'll tell you who's got a big variety. Ben Harper. He's
Oh
got
yeah.
a lot of big variety of stuff and a lot of stuff. So-
Chisel would be another one I'd think about. I don't know. That's a hard.
I'm standing on the corner.
That's the question.
That's a hard
mate.
question.
I'm going the Whitlams. Ben's going the Beatles. You two are
I can't answer that.
painful.
I can't answer that.
No, you have to.
Have to. I'm going to say PJ. I think. Just.
Wow.
I think yeah. 'Cause, like their cover stuff too. Like.
True. Can you get all the Eddie stuff as well? You get all the solo
Oh
stuff?
yeah, you got to get Eddie stuff included there. Yeah. Okay. Like Crazy Mary. Crazy Mary's a cover they do.
Yeah, I'll go Pearl Jam. I'm
Last
not
Kiss.
happy with the answer, but I'll say it.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not meant to be easy.
Well,
You're
I
not
need
meant to be
time.
happy
I can't
about
answer
it.
that right now.
Variety is.
was
I
that
need to
Luke?
get a
That
whiteboard
was
out.
Stablemate Luke.
I need.
That was a
time.
good one.
Yeah.
You got him, Luke. I knew you were going to piss him off with that one. All right, last one. Stablemate. This guy must be a wanker. Stablemate Scott. Fuckhead. No, thanks, Scott. I don't want to associate
I talked to a stablemate on the weekend. Stablemate Moctagon. The Moctagon. He was keen on more of the scoot. He was like, "Yeah, mate, that should be a show all about you and everything." Like, he was loving it.
A sister podcast with just you.
Yeah.
He'll be pumped to hear that segment where you read the paper. Then he'll be fucking.
I was
all
surprised
up
to see
in
the
that.
mock, like, because we were doing the gig and stuff, and then a guy came up, and I was like, it did take me a little bit to register that it was him. I was like, "Oh yeah, go." And it was, Moctagon.
Octagon, yeah.
Yep, so he will be pumped to hear you read the paper. What's one thing about Australian people or culture that you think other people just can't understand?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, no, yeah. We all know what it means, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
No, yeah,
No, yeah.
Aussie stuff.
I played golf on the weekend, and there was so many kangaroos on the golf course, and I could not stop looking at their ball sacks. Like, they were massive.
And
I don't know how this is related.
No.
But,
they're weird. Their balls are up here, and their doodles.
there was
They're
one.
around the wrong
Is
way.
the balls in front of the dudes?
So because when
Yeah.
they bounce, the balls don't bounce in the bindies, pretty much.
Actuals?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then you get the big fucking male bastards who are real cranky if you're getting near their women.
Yeah.
And you
I
see their backs get that little lump at the top of them. Like,
Yeah.
he was real angry,
love
and
seeing-
then they stand up and they flex at you.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
thing could kick the fucking shit out of
Yeah.
you, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the question again? Vegemite. They don't get how to have
Yeah.
Vegemite.
Put it on. Yeah.
How to put Vegemite.
Yeah.
You don't put a spoon in it and
Is
eat
it the
it.
sort of thing where
No.
it just if you've had it as a kid, you'll like it, but could you convert to Vegemite as an adult if you'd never had it before?
If
do you
you
reckon?
had it properly, like if you get the butter right and you spread it right and you're
the
from
butter,
America, it's like
But what else? I
can
think
you not like
I don't
it?
think they understand the laid backness.
yeah.
Yeah, the casual swearing and racism.
Yeah, the casual
is a
racism
thing.
gets a bad rap.
Yeah.
I think it's how we.
I'll tell you what.
And another thing.
Can we just all? I'm scratching my nuts. All right, that's actually
They don't
quite
understand that.
topical about what I'm about to say. Like, when do we get? Like, it feels like we're getting very uptight as a society about everything.
Yeah.
When do we get to just accept? Okay, we're all a bit different. It's kind of funny that we're a bit different.
Yeah.
And I'll make a little joke about that, and someone else will make a joke about me, and
Yeah.
it's going to be all right. Like, when do we get back to that?
I think people get easily offended, and that's where feelings get hurt instead of facts being told. Emotions are running everything instead of the actual facts of stuff. And it's a pain in the ass because you've got to be careful about what you say. That could be factual, but it's going to hurt people's feelings.
Yeah.
Because everyone's so uptight and
While I can't handle people being oversensitive or like that, we all got to be so careful. I also I don't like it the other way, where somebody is way too sharing, and I know that you can't say what you're saying. I went to the pool shop today, and the guy behind the counter made it very clear his thoughts on transgender people. And I'm just like, mate, you got to fucking stop this. Like, there was a girl on the bag of salt that I bought, and she was coming out of the pool wearing a swimsuit. He goes, "That's exactly how you're going to come out when you put that in your pool." And I went, "Oh, well, maybe not exactly like that." And he goes, "Well, mate, in this day and age, maybe you bloody will. And that's meant to be okay now. Apparently, we've got to be okay with that." I went, "Too far, pal. Too far.
Yeah.
Stop sharing."
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, that reminded me of... Yeah, because I went to the pool shop, and I was quite...
must be
it was-
nice.
What did he
pools.
say to you?
No, it was when I was quite
Same
fixated. It was a little while ago when I was trying to just sort out this pool. I wanted to convert it chlorine to magnesium, and I was just all like down the rabbit hole on magnesium versus normal salt
Yep, must be
and everything. And I was just like, I was talking to him about the magnesium. And he goes, "Mate, has a woman put you up to this?" and it's gotta be, yeah, we'll talk about this one later. Yeah, mate. So a woman put you up to it, and my wife had, it was all me. I was like, yeah, maybe, you know. And he's like, all right, I'll sell you this, mate. It's a $12 bottle of stuff. You chuck it in. It's going to make it feel like magnesium. It's going to be all sweet. And Jesus. I came back away with it, like from my tail to my legs. But it reminded me of the time, remember when I got into sewing? Like, because my mum gave me that sewing machine. I don't know, for some reason, because I like being able to fix stuff.
Remember when I got into sewing?
Yeah. I like being able to
fix. There's the name of the potty right there.
There's the episode name.
Like, I like to be able to fix stuff. So whether it's just like a bit of electrical work, bit of plumbing work, bit of woodwork or whatever.
Yeah. Or sewing was a loose thread in your dress.
Yeah, exactly. Loose thread in my dress. No, not dress. In my bloody work pants.
Brassy,
yeah. My brand new bloody work boots that haven't got a bit of mud on them yet.
Yeah, you still blues.
It was a hole in my repertoire that if something happened to my shorts or whatever, I couldn't deal with it. So I'd have to take it to my mum and get her to fix it. Right. Anyway, I thought she got a new sewing machine. I'll take her old one. Right. I'll learn how to sew. I made my mum a nice tablecloth and placemat set for Christmas one year, which she loved. She still uses that. I made Erin an apron and a few other things like that.
That's quite sexist.
She liked cooking. Yeah, I sewed it.
While you got your new set of golf clubs, she had a nice new apron.
What if we like those things? What if naturally a higher percentage of men like playing golf and a higher percentage of women like cooking? Is that okay?
That is fine.
Is that fine? If it naturally all falls, we've all got the opportunity to play golf. We've all got the opportunity to cook
as well.
Does it have to land 50-50?
No.
Or can it land somewhere else just because of whatever factors mean that a man likes to play golf and a woman more often?
A man likes to play golf because it's 9 hours away from your family. Have you seen all those videos kicking around where it's, I think we were talking about this before, where guys don't dove each other in. They're like, look, if it's busy, it's probably going to take about 9.5 hours. If it's quiet, you might get 8.5.
And that's a quick round.
So anyway, got into sewing. And remember when I had to move house that time?
I do remember this.
And you were kindly helping me, and the moving guys were there. And I got the moving guys. It must be nice, but you try to save money by helping them move the stuff into the truck and all that,
or getting your slaves around to help.
So me and Jigs were carrying boxes into the truck, and I had a clear box with my sewing machine in it, and I try to oppress the men. So like I carried the sewing machine into the moving box, and like I put it down, I tapped the top, can't forget the wife's sewing machine, boys. And then Jiggles comes, he heard it. He comes running out of the garage. It's his sewing machine. It's his sewing machine.
That's brilliant.
I did set you up for that.
Oh fuck, you did.
I had one the other day.
Wasn't that the time where I fell?
Yeah, you stacked it big time.
I stacked it badly and hit my face on the concrete.
I had an old guy say to me the other day, and I didn't know whether to say anything. I just let it slide because I was in a hurry, and I was like digging holes, and it was fucking hard work, and on my hands and knees pulling concrete and shit out. And same place where the snake got me, actually.
Yeah.
And he's like, and it was hot, and it was raining. I'd have to put the tools away, then come back out and get him out. And he goes, "Oh mate," he said, "I feel so sorry for you. This is such hard work." He said, "This is work."
Oh no!
Fucking hell!
No!
Fucking hell! Yeah.
Fucking hell! I hate. That's what I'm talking about, though. I hate when someone I hate having to sugarcoat things, and that we've got to fucking be so careful about everything we say. But then on the other end of the spectrum, someone comes out with something like that, I'm so uncomfortable with it. Like this guy today when he was talking about the transgender people, I was so bad.
Yeah.
Let's finish with this. This is someone else's content that I'm just going to repeat. Sure. Have you consumed much of Anthony Jeselnik's comedy? Yeah. He's got this one fucking bit where he says, "Did you know that there are more slaves in society today than ever before?" And then he goes, "Just think about it. There are people out there with jobs that are so much worse than yours. Imagine having to count slaves.
Yeah, he's good, isn't he?
I get it.
He's a funny
Oh, he's
bastard.
alluding. Oh, fucking hell. He's alluding that he's talking about the slaves, but then he's talking about the person who had to count how many slaves there are to come up with that stat. Fucking hell, you wrecked it.
Oh, yeah, I think I get it.
All right, that's it.
Fucking hell.
Welcome back, lads. That was...
Yeah, we bookended this with Scott being an annoying.
Let's go to rewind to see what happened at the start. Did I actually do anything?
Yeah, you
annoying?
brought out
was-
that newspaper, you talked about those rissoles.
That was episode 43, and I think it's going to be called Remember That Time I Got Into Sewing. So, All right, thank you very much and good much. Rock on.
Can we talk about that?
I'm a fucking horse.